Okay, I'm playing Shadow Hearts from the New World, which is kind of a sequel to Covenant, but it functions more of a as a spin-off because it takes place like 14 years after Covenant, and in a different world entirely, obviously in the Americas. This game is actually a bit different from the other Shadow Hearts because you're going to see a lot of colors. And by a lot of colors, I mean blue, a lot of blue, a lot of red. I'm gonna be quiet for this intro because I like the music.
Day, along with my family. When I woke up in the hospital, the doctor told me that we'd been involved in an accident. My father and sister died, trapped in a blaze of burning crimson. If I try and remember anything else, it's terrifying.
This is a really nice intro, though some things are a little different from this. I like the music nonetheless. And it's really nice music. And because we're no longer in Europe and Asia, there are going to be a lot of new characters with their own stories. Or most of them. Well, you know what that is. If you played the other Shadow Hearts series like Covenant and the first one. Although I kind of understand why they set this game up the way they did. For instance, they really didn't say what happened to Yuri from Covenant. Though there are rumors that actually the good ending, the one that I chose in my Covenant walkthrough, was in fact canon. So what happened in the good ending was, in fact, should be what happened in Shadow Hearts universe, and this as well. Another thing is, this is very far away from the gritty Europe that we're used to. I think it's kind of hard to make cities like New York really, really gritty, like wartime era. And then there's also going to be a new conundrum. And that is, pretty much this company, or Nautilus, has kind of gotten rid of Yuri, or he's out of the picture now. So basically, who's going to fill in for him? And that's what, and they solved this problem as follows. Also, I think the lack of the grittiness is kind of understandable because the Shadow Hearts series this one is not the only one that hasn't been released in North America via Midway, which released the other two Shadow Hearts. Instead, this is Exceeds, which I think is the company that made or distributed Wild Arms. If you've heard of it or played it, I haven't, so... Alright. As you can see, that is Yuri's replacement in this game. bit different because she isn't Japanese, and she isn't a guy, so this is going to be different. And also what's happening now, it actually... The later part of this video is actually going to take place before the whole fusion event with that little kid. And now we actually, we don't start yet. There's still a couple of cutscenes we have to do. And this is, in effect, the main character that we have.
Hey, where have you been?
Oh, remember him?
There's work to do, Master. You've got a customer waiting.
Yeah? A customer? Really?
If you don't remember, he was in Covenant, that huge guy. And when I actually talk to him, I'm not going to say who he is. But...
Welcome to Garland Detective Agency. I'm the boss, Johnny Garland.
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert, and I'm a teaching professor from a well-known university in Boston.
But when you're in Gotham City, you're the Penguin.
Sit down.
Seriously, he looks like the
I
Penguin.
was told by a reliable source that this is the place to come if you happen to be looking to find someone.
Maybe if
You're looking for someone?
Penguin's face
Yes,
is wrapped
this
into
man.
a gorilla's body. Or a
I've heard
orangutan's body.
rumors that someone who looks very much like him has been seen around Manhattan recently. Marlowe Brown. He's a man facing charges on at least 8 counts of attempted murder, disorderly conduct, etc., etc. He was
I don't want
released
to know
on
what the
parole
disorderly
3
conduct
days
is.
ago, and right off the bat, escaped without paying any bail money.
My God, he sounds like trouble.
I don't get it. What do you want a guy like that for anyway, huh?
Let's just say we have a business relationship. He got out on bail, as you know, but I'm his bond guarantor. You see, if I don't find him and fast, I'm going to be stuck with coming up with every cent of his bail money.
I got it. I'll help you. You'll see. He's as good as in your hands.
Are you sure it's smart enough to leave attempted murderer to the hands of a 16-year-old boy? Oh well.
Are you sure? Accepting such a dangerous case like that?
What are you talking about? We just got our first real case, you know. Until now, all of our jobs have been things like sweeping factory chimneys and searching for runaway cats. Nothing interesting at all.
Master, think about it. Don't you think it's time to quit this? It's already been a year since you left the house and opened the agency.
He seems
How's
kind
your
of childish,
father's business
however.
gonna succeed
This
without
Johnny
you
kid.
to run it?
Not that again. I told you I don't want to work there anymore. If you miss it so much, why don't you go back by yourself?
What are you saying? On that day, I swore I would serve you for the rest of my life. You and I are one heart, one body. I can't imagine working anywhere without you, my master.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, for starters, I'm gonna ask some questions. Take care of things while I'm gone.
Hey, wait a minute. At least let me come with you. I sure hope young master's going to be all right out there on his own.
Alright, let's wrap up here and pick up later.